"I want to be treated like a human being," he later said. "I'm not an animal put in a cage and let out for a show." Elgin eventually got an apology from the mayor, and when the All-Star game was held in Charleston a few years later, Elgin went. He stayed at that hotel that hadn't let him stay there. He ate at the restaurants that hadn't given him a table. And African-American leaders in the area told him that would have.
Bustling Philadelphia on I-95, a gorgeous night for basketball. Welcome to the city of brotherly love. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, "Having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more." And Gervin says, "I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too." Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Seth Curry.
And he's not been as efficient this month as he had been earlier. Take a look at his true shooting percentage, and it will show that he's gone a little bit frosty. Maybe tonight he can get that touchback.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Ayton missing. Pass to Maxey. Back to Thibault. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so just over a minute and a half played. Passes it to Embiid. And here's Maxey. There's the pass to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Embiid, no good.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Embiid with the steal. Out of bounds, it will go to the Suns.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Bridges. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
When you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times, and it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
He can create, and Paul can knock down the 3. Perfect combo for a point guard.
Maxey passes to Harris. Out to the wing. Crowder with the steal. Bridges outside. And stolen by Thibault. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Booker. Last game, 26 points. Really left alone. That's Paul. Paul's got 5.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Paul. Pass to Harris. Booker against Curry. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix leading by 3. Unloads from 13. That's good from Booker on the assist from Crowder.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
So it's Philadelphia now. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference. They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Pass to Booker. Driving in, shoots over Curry, and the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Poked away. Crowder with the steal. Lays it up and banks it in. Crowder's got his second bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Suns.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid. Solid at realizing one of his guys is uncovered.
Passes it to Booker. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. The drive by Paul. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Now the pass to Thibault. Back to Embiid. And here now is Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Maxey. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Booker dishes to Paul. Over Maxey. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here's Embiid. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Phoenix calls timeout.
Start it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Jay Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Pass to Drummond. Outside for Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix leading by 11. Booker with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Booker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And McGee kicks to Booker. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Shamet. Booker outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low. Here's Niang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now, here's Maxey. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Back to Shamet. That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Shamet. Booker outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Passes it to Maxey. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. Here's Smith. McGee trying to break free. And it's Smith missing. The 76ers trail by 18. Kicks it to Curry. The pass to Niang. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
Biyombo is checked in for Smith. Now here's Curry. Here's Drummond. He can't hit that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Now Booker. 10 points for him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's McGee with the jam.
Devin Booker.
See why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's Maxey. He has 5. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And Phoenix has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The shot's good from McGee.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Curry looking it over. Pass to Maxey. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Booker with it. And he makes that one. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching.
That's what I've been waiting on.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's McGee in at the center position. And it's Drummond missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Johnson kicks to Shamet. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside, Green. For the three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production's been very consistent since his 3rd season, but he also gives you intangibles. Toughness, deadly in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teammates trust him alike.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Niang. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Drummond passes to Curry. To the inside. Niang kicks to Drummond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And that one, good. McGee's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.